Good morning, everybody. Today I'm going to show you how I winterize my mobile chicken tractor. Usually in the summertime, I just have this tarp up, and that's really just for shade and to kind of enclose their roosting area a little bit better. But for the winter, I want to make it a little bit better where a draft isn't going to come through as much. You can tell it's pretty windy today, so if it was colder today, that would not be pleasant for them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this plastic. It's a 6 mil plastic sheeting. 10 mil would work too. I wouldn't go any lower than 6 though. And I'm going to wrap it around this whole thing. The sheeting that I bought is actually wide enough to go across the entire chicken tractor. I have it draped all the way across, and there's plenty extra left for scraps or for any other projects that I need. So now we are going to take a staple gun and we're going to staple the plastic down to the wood frame. After you get the first side stapled, you want to make sure that you pull all this plastic really tight before you staple this side. So that's what I'm going to do now. Okay, so now I need to secure the front and the back. Since I don't have wood going all the way up and down to staple onto, I am just poking holes and zip tying. Okay, so you can use anything that will poke a hole puncher, a pair of scissors, anything. I just had a nail laying nearby, so I'm using that. So what you want to do is you need your zip ties as close to the crosses as possible. If you just tie it to the bar like this, it can slide back and forth and the wind can blow it more. So on these two, I could get it to this cross. On this one, I'm probably going to have to go back here. But basically you just poke a hole there. Oop, I'm not even showing you a hole there and a hole there, just somewhere near the where the bars are crossing. And sorry, I don't have anything to hold my phone today. And then you're just going to stick zip tie through there. This is for one-handed. Okay, you'll stick it through there and then back through this hole and tie it up just like that. So you're going to do that all the way up and down this front side, that front side, and then the back as well. So I've actually decided that I'm going to duct tape the back because I don't want to put holes in this part, and I would have to do that if I did the zip tie. So I'm just going to duct tape this plastic sheeting to the tarp. The last thing that you want to do is cut your excess plastic off of the bottom. You do want to leave a little bit of extra space. I'll probably cut it right here. That way when the rain runs down the side, it won't go into the chicken run. It'll go off to the side. So leave a little bit extra, but cut off most of it. I'm going to take some of the extra plastic that I cut off the sides and cover the front pieces here. I am going to leave this top section open on both. That way they can still have some ventilation, but it will cut down drastically on the amount of draft and rain and snow that will potentially be able to get in there. And there it is. It's not the prettiest way to do it, but it's definitely efficient, and it will keep the draft out. It will keep rain and snow out. Here's where we duct taped the back. And I put staples at the bottom on the front too, just anywhere that I could do staples instead of zip ties. I did that. And now that I have the sides covered, I was able to move my nest boxes because they look nasty right now. They've been underneath the roosting poles because the backs of these rollaway cages or rollaway nest boxes are open, so I didn't want them up against just an open side. So I had them against the tarp, and the chickens were just pooping on it. So now I've got that moved, and I'll get that all cleaned up. And I think this is going to work out really well for the winter.